I just got a brief. This is Google Brew, a coffee rewards platform. I've got points, tiers, fraud rules, dashboard. That's the whole spec. And guess what? I have got my Antigravity CLI and Antigravity IDE. And I just had my coffee. So let's go. And this is my prompt. And in a few seconds, it has generated the API spec. It has not just looked at all the different API endpoints, but what it has also looked at is the anti-fraud logic. There, it has got the daily redemption limit exceeded. So it is going to check it at the backend. It should be checked at the backend because if it is just at the front end, anyone can hack the UI. So it has considered that for the fact. Let's save this to api-design.json so that I can follow it until the end. We are ready to do the backend. Let me give it one prompt, and it is going to use that to initialize a new node project, install all the dependencies, and wire up the APIs. It's going to ask me for permissions, and I'm going to give it the necessary ones. As you can see, it is actually initializing a node project and installing Express and other needed dependencies. It's designing the store, defining the server endpoints, and I think it's done. It's verifying. And it's already built it. My backend is ready. It has even started the dev server. Now, how do I test it though? I need a curl command. Let me ask it. Give me a curl command so I can test it. Amazing. So it has given me a curl command, and since it has already launched the Express application in the background and it is running on port 3000, I am going to copy this curl command, toggle the bash mode in my CLI by pressing the exclamation mark and paste in the curl command. And it works. It has given me the points for this customer. The customer is Jain, and it has got 215 points with a gold tier. Our backend is ready, and it's time we switch gears from inner loop to outer loop, from terminal first to bootstrapping fast. We use the terminal to make all the key decisions, stay focused. But now it's time that we get into the Antigravity IDE for a richer environment and we can go deep. All right, so this is my project in the IDE, and this is what it has created in the backend. I can see server.js with all the relevant endpoints, with the purchase, the customer dashboard. But what I'm particularly interested in is actually the anti-fraud logic. And here it is. This ensures that no customer is allowed more than 3 redemptions per day. That is the part which is super necessary and makes the solution more intact. Now, let's give it a prompt in the chat here to build a front end. I have a backend server ready for my new project, Google Brew, a coffee rewards platform. I want you to create a React front end wired up to this backend. And there we go. Now the best part, because this is an integrated environment, I do not have to explain it, everything that my backend has. It is going to read through and analyze the structure of the APIs, of the spec, and going to come up with its own plan. And it has come up with an implementation plan. Let's have a look. It has got some proposed changes, maybe some open questions, but you know what? I'm going to trust it and we are going to proceed. All right, so let me tell you what I would be doing in normal days. I would have been just bootstrapping a new React project, installing dependencies, going through the API design back and forth, creating a front end, wiring it up, and maybe debugging some coarse errors. But I don't have to do any of it because Antigravity is to the rescue. What I can do though is I can just enjoy my coffee. And look, it has created a list of tasks. I can see each of the tasks being completed one by one. So the first one being it has initialized the React frontend. Let's have a look. It does have React frontend initialized. It has got an app.jsx, which is great. What was the next task? Installing all the dependencies. I think I did see an npm install running somewhere. Setting up some CSS variables. So there's definitely some editing going on there. And now it wants to run it. So let's allow it. And it seems to be building the whole app.jsx. Oh, it has done that. Wow. As I speak, it is actually finishing all the tasks, which is so quick. It looks like it has completed the build and even got some errors. The best part, it seems to be fixing it by itself. I don't have to do a thing. It's checking the health. The health look good. And you know, the best part, it's performing the manual and automated verification for all the user flows. And it needs the permission to act on the localhost. Oh my God, our front end is ready and it's going to test it itself. It's going to make some clicks, do a screen recording, verify all the clicks, verify the logic, and going to give us back all the results along with the screenshots, a demo video. So let it do its magic while I can still have some of my coffee. And it is typed in 105.50 in the browser and it took a screenshot. Do you see this? This is brilliant. It is doing its own testing on the live screen itself. I don't have to do a single click and it's going to find out. Do you see 105.50 right here on the screen? I am not the one typing this out here. My hands are away and you can see all the purchases happening. It's recording the purchase. You can see all the toast coming in, the testing going well. And let's see what it is up to next. There's a scratchpad. Let's have a look at what's happening in the scratchpad. Okay, this is another task checklist to verify all the UI screens and verify if the Google brew is brewing correctly. It has completed all the tasks in the checklist and our Google brew is ready. Let's test this in the browser. And that's our Google brew. A fresh UI with Jain, our customer in the gold tier. She's got 215 points. Let's make a fake transaction. Let's buy her a $50 coffee. That's a lot. And now she has got 2 rewards to claim. Let's buy her another expensive latte. And now she's got 4 rewards. I can track all the history of redemptions previously, available rewards, available points, and make some random purchases. The most interesting bit is the fraud logic. Let's try redeeming rewards. So the first reward was redeemed successfully, a second one, and a third one. And let's try redeeming the 4th one. And we get the promotion blocked screen. My Google brew is ready and it is working perfectly fine in my local. But a demo isn't a product until it has a URL. So let's ship it. I'm going to ask my Antigravity IDE to deploy this on Cloud Run. And again, as expected, it has got a list of tasks that it is going to perform. All the tasks are complete. It has verified the Cloud Run live endpoint functionality. Our application is now live and accessible. Let's open it. Our Google brew now has a URL. Yes, it is in production. We've got Jain Doe initiated with some points. She has 1 free coffee reward. Let's redeem that and let's buy her the costliest coffee. And that gives her 2 more rewards and we claim all of them and maybe another purchase. So I don't know if you remember it, but the spec said a $50 purchase unlocks a free coffee reward. And now we have another coffee reward, which is our 4th redemption of the day, and it has been blocked. As expected, the fraud URL has kicked in. And there it is, Google brew ready. Google Brew is ready for its loyal customers. And here's what I have for you to take away. It's not the tools, it's not the commands. It is the pattern. We started with the spec, built in the architecture, the backend, the front end, and we shipped it. And we did all this faster without skipping a single engineering decision. The developers who win in 2026 aren't the ones who type the fastest, but they are the ones who make the best decisions with the tools in front of them. I am Jain. The repo is linked below. Go brew something.